Broke my wall.
Hey, RE8.
You have Tourette's.
Village.
I don't have Tourette's.
No, fuck you.
It's
Sorry,
finally
I didn't mean to-
Resident Evil Village.
I didn't
can't
mean to
do
say
the
that. I
game.
can't control myself. You fucking cunt.
New game.
Whoa! Well, if we're getting monetized, we'd have to bleep everything out in the first minute.
New game.
Think we're ever gonna get that?
No.
Village of Shadows.
A young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was
What the hell, kid? Told you not to cut out my books.
The forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes
You know,
empty.
Who's going around fucking books?
Yet determined to find the berries,
You know, when I think Resident Evil 8,
I always think I
like
think of
paper
books.
book
Yeah.
animations.
Mother's worried
I think this is where all their money went to.
I feel like I'm back in Harry Potter again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I saw this. Harry Potter.
This reminded me of
Part
one of those
7.
2.5D indie games, indie horror games.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first started, I was like, wait, isn't this like Deathly Hallows?
When they first announced it was like they did something like this, I was like, and then at the end I was like Resident Evil 8, I was like, what?
Please tell me it's not like this and
I was
actually
like,
a
what?
game. Please tell me it's like an actual game.
menacing storm clouds.
I was like, that was not.
No.
Instead of releasing a game, we just released a movie
The girl was shivering.
on a
with
console.
A Reaper?
Then
a
dark
Grim
weaver
Reaper?
appeared.
Okay,
Raper?
this is getting oddly similar to something I've already stated. And
Yeah,
I don't exactly enjoy that.
Child, warm yourself, he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy.
What?
And then they made the Elder Wand.
That's what dude, like I said, that's exactly what I thought. Like, everything that happens kind of reminds me of that story.
That reminds me of the fish from The Simpsons. The multi.
Oh, the multi-eye fish. Oh, you hungry? Take one of my fins. My little scale.
Take one of my eyeballs.
What? You know,
So the girl
Nom 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 nom.
I'm sorry, do we eat scales on fish anymore?
That kid's probably getting food poisoning.
Yeah, exactly.
She soon entered the forest.
She was so greedy that she decided to just take everything she sees.
Bearing a beautiful
This is mine.
golden
This is
wand.
mine.
The creature said nothing as the girl approached.
Why'd you take that? That's not mine. That's not yours. That's mine. Did you take
The
that?
horse grew angry and summoned the other
I'm sorry, my
monsters.
demon friends to come kill you now.
Terror filled
We were
the
kind
girl's
with you and you
heart
kept
as the
taking,
wild
huh?
wind rose
What-
around the
You think you
beast.
can keep taking from us?
Now you gotta give.
A witch appeared.
You gotta give. Give us some money.
You know, I liked Resident Evil when it was back at just a pharmaceutical company creating a virus,
Gifts
Well, this one is kind of like that, pharmaceutical.
and instead they decided to turn around saying that it all came from an ancient fucking like monster and shit. It's like, well, I don't care.
I'm
anymore.
sorry. Are you reading this to our child? This book seems a little scary to be read to a child.
She's asleep.
She have nightmares now.
She looked like she was staring through the baby.
She's only 6 months, man.
The store
You know what I mean? Like staring right through
Yeah.
a local tale.
She's not actually looking at the baby. She's looking at like
through her soul.
through it. Mm.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God.
Now it looks like she's staring through like.
To deal with any of that.
So,
Just-
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
well, I'm sorry. Can I ask you one more question?
sorry,
I
bitch.
have blonde hair.
Fucking slap you for that?
I have so I have blonde hair and you have brown hair. Where did we get a daughter with red hair? I'm sorry, it looks more red than
Why do
blonde.
you want
hair,
to kill this bitch?
Looks blonde to me.
Finished dinner.
Yeah, it could be blonde. It's just I can't really. It looks a little more dark.
And
Oh, dirty
lighting.
blonde. Yeah, maybe more dirt.
Lighting can always change perception of color.
Yeah. So Ethan has blonde hair, right? That's how they pictured it. Blonde hair.
Yeah, he has
yeah.
like blondish hair. Like when people took his model from the game, because there's only 1.7 where
Nothing.
like he's fighting her. Remember? And like they have him like the camera all the way down the hallway and his face shadowed off. But then if you go up and look at his model, you can actually
Hey,
see.
I'm gonna turn up the brightness. For some strange reason, it's not. Well,
they keep
it's not
hiding the
4K.
motherfucker's face. Like people already don't know what he looks like.
Dude, I had the brightness all the way up. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I think this game is more made for 4K than it is anything else. Yeah, it's because our...
Do you have your frames per second
like
the
I said
highest
to
you
you,
can go?
Mm-hmm.
That book's too scary for
I
you.
always do frames per second over picture quality because I prefer the smoother frames.
Yeah, it's just...
If I have a good picture but shitty frame rate, I don't care. I can't do
I
it.
think this is more, I think this is more for, like, dark rooms, you know?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me I'll get an achievement real fast.
Just throw her.
I'll put this baby up for a second so I can actually see where I'm
I
moving.
like games where you can actually throw your kid.
What? What?
I'll be right downstairs.
I'm sorry, I'm not playing Fallout. They actually did make a game called Life. Oh,
Play
where'd
some
the ball
FIFA
go?
Kart.
It's too dark. I can't see where the yellow ball went.
We're not gonna hear Max. He's not by his mic.
Oh. Oh, the yellow ball already made it in the. Oh, so achievement unlocked.
What?
I accidentally kicked the yellow ball in.
In what?
If you kick the yellow ball in this room, you get an achievement.
Oh.
Yeah. These are all her medical records. She was born. Oh my gosh, she was born one day before. I'm not gonna say whose birthday it is.
Rose is fine.
February 8th.
Somebody.
Some way I know.
Well, obviously.
Exactly. Whoop whoop. So many. I don't know if I'm gonna like how dark it is, but I can play it this way.
Slam from
It'll
the
be
behind.
fine. I can't. I'm stuck.
Is she okay?
Is she okay? No, you read a horrible book to her. No. What's going on with the soup? Excuse me. What's going on with the soup?
Oh, hands off.
Yeah, what's going on with
Bad
the soup?
textures. I mean, anti-gravity.
No wonder he's making questions about the soup. Look what's going on with it.
Wine too.
Physics decided to say
But
fuck
if you're
you.
gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe
Is
you
it me
should
or does she
have
look more buttered faced in this game?
You
I
really
think
want
so
to
too. I think it's more.
Like, not right now, but like most of the time.
I think so too. I
Like
don't
when
know.
she was in the kitchen and shit.
Just moving us
Something's
here.
wrong. Something's wrong.
Military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
I like that they explain why he's better at shooting and like doing all this stuff because he's
Yeah,
actually
yeah, but people
military
already-
trained. Yeah.
Now, everything's gonna be
Conveniently.
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago.
Die. What are you talking about?
Just
Everybody
don't
knows she
understand.
died.
Are you just?
So
They saw it in
She
the
got
trailer,
she
remember?
got stick- I love that she gets shot in the chest. Is like, I'm okay.
And she's acting like it's nothing. That should be the first red flag.
Hey, she did.
If she takes a bullet and doesn't do shit,
Well, I also love how many bullets it takes just to put her down.
obviously she's a fraud.
And I love that they're not actually shooting him. Like, he's sitting in the way and they miss every shot.
He's crouching under the table.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been so happy.
Is
to
there
see
Mia
someone
there?
fight.
I can't see.
I know, right?
The first few minutes, I already hated her.
Chris?
Punch.
Wait. No, you're...
Thank you.
I'm sorry. After all those shots and she's still not
You
dead.
don't question that
and
she's
that-
not your wife.
And now you're gunning her down even more and now she's finally dead?
Chris learned the term fucking 50 tap. He's like, nah. Do as many shots as it takes. Double tap?
Okay, give me back my baby.
All clear. Rose?
What are you doing to my kid?
Package secure, sir.
He's like, I always wanted a kid.
Take me.
Get your hands off her! Ethan, no.
He seems like an
That's-
angry dad.
I'm sorry,
That's a way to react to that.
Ethan, no. Bad dog.
bad boy.
That's.
Carlos,
very
give me back my kid.
Oh,
Did he just snap his neck?
I hope so.
Carlos, give me back my baby.
This is for Pierce, bitch. Revenge. Who's Pierce?
Look, I'm sorry. They could have found some other voice actor that sounds close enough to Chris.
But he's not Chris.
They did. No, I'm saying, couldn't they have found someone that?
Nope. They don't care. You think they care?
He sounds more like Carlos
Yeah,
than anyone
'cause he
else.
is.
Because I know he's Carlos. I'm just saying he sounds like Carlos.
He doesn't know any other voice. Think he's a voice actor?
Well, yes, he gets
Oh,
paid
wait.
for voices. Yes.
We'll be there.
Think he's good at his job? Oh shit. I'm making assumptions.
Well, he was good. He was a good Carlos. That's for sure.
Anybody can voice a character. It depends how many voices you can do differently instead of just one voice.
Think-
Arthur can only voice.
Think
his own voice.
positively.
I know.
She doesn't have to have AIDS. I'm sorry if you're.
And that's what makes a good voice like a decent voice actor from a good or a great voice actor. Is how many different voices you can do.
Well, then what are you worried about?
Are your words come back positive? Are you sure?
Just know it. What else matters?
Not every disease is death or killing.
You matter. Just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me?
Is there someone else?
He sounds like a little wimpy bitch.
Is there someone else
hate
you're
his
not telling me
voice.
about?
I hate both of these people.
I have to take this.
fine.
I'm saddened that only one of them is dead.
Sounds like the remake Leon's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate all the remake
I
voices.
hope they get a different.
Remake Jill was fine. Everybody else, I fucking.
Why don't they want to cast Matt Mercer again? They're like, we're not gonna cast anyone.
Just like every company's doing. Too expensive. They want to just start fresh.
Well, he doesn't even. If he's gonna be Resident Evil 4,
They don't care.
4,
They'll probably
He doesn't sound
do
like him.
the new Leon, and they'll probably make his face look like the new Leon.
it's not
And I'll
gonna.
be
It's not
pissed,
gonna
but-
look right.
Yeah. Leon doesn't have a fucking butt chin, but oh well. That's what they think he has.
Mm-hmm.
Besides 2 remake, when has Leon ever had a butt chin?
And he's never had one. But hey, they really
And
want.
Chad eyebrows.
They really want to make him look like a party
Like
boy
if
for
you,
some
if you
reason.
wear like the gangster fucking outfit for Leon, it doesn't even look like. It looks like absolutely not like Leon at all. It looks like some frat boy.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah, he looks like just a frat boy Leon.
No, not even Leon. He just looks like a frat boy
Oh, what's this?
wearing Leon's clothes.
Move the winters. Hey, why'd you spell my name that way? It's just Winters with an S, but you have to put ES to the site. Okay.
Run, speed run.
I can't run.
Well, you're failing the speed run already.
I'm unable to run. Look at him. Look his legs. He's moving so slowly.
Oh, you lost the speed run. You see how there's a shadow of his head right there?
There is?
Yeah, when you walk. Your model has no head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if people went in and modded it, went
He has
third
no head?
person,
Mm-hmm.
and he literally walks around with no head.
That's actually kind of funny. I like that. So when all the NPCs talk to you, he's just talking to a headless
Yes.
headless body.
He literally has no head,
That's actually pretty awesome.
except when they need him to have a head in a cutscene.
Yeah.
And then they just hide his face, even though they already have a fully modeled face. I don't get the concept of just show us the fucking face already.
Oh,
People
it's
don't care.
the first time I get injured on a barbed wire. I wish I could run. I wish I could see. I'm glad this is the only dark area in this game. Oh, never
He's throwing
mind.
snowballs at you.
I can't really see what's throwing snowballs. He for some reason he's putting the flashlight at his feet and not above his body.
Are you sure if you change your settings differently, that it'll be easier to see?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I tried, but well, when it gets to daylight, we'll see how dark it is when it's actually day. You know, because it
Well,
switches to day
yeah.
like real fast. So.
I hate when games intentionally go this dark. You can't fucking.
Well, it's funny. It's funny. I can see on like, it's because we're not playing in 4K or anything like that. It's just
Yeah, I
regular.
know.
It's just regular 1080p, and they kind of really want to push the higher graphics, making better coloring, but
Yeah, but making things unseeable doesn't make
exactly. So unless you're playing it on 4K or even Blu-ray quality, you're not going to be able to see much.
it better. I just see our reflections in the TV.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happened. It's good that I at least know
I
where.
forgot Max was here.
I'm just glad I know where I'm walking to. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see what he's doing, but
He's cleaning his phone case.
I'm just glad I know where I'm walking to, so I just walk and not have to see anything. Oh, a deer! This game was a fun one to get all the achievements in. I don't know why. Just was.
Because you enjoyed the game.
Well, it was easy to get all the.
Any game I enjoy, I usually enjoy doing the achievements.
Some of the achievements
if I
are
don't
really-
like a game, it's a drag to do achievements.
A lot of the achievements are real easy. All you have to do is just save the game and reload it to get some of them. Because some of them have to do with money, and you just reload the save so you can get all your guns back.
I was
selling
just
them all.
saying like why you enjoyed doing the thing in this because you enjoyed the game.
Yep, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
That's why I don't mind doing the Human Fall Flat platinums.
Mm-hmm.
Because I enjoyed the game and they're easy.
You know, out of all the Resident Evil characters,
As much as I enjoy Fallout and Vegas, I had no desire to achieve.
I don't know why.
Well, the Human Fall Flat trophies are not hard at all.
I just have no desire.
It never really makes it.
Games like Fallout and all that shit, they make all the trophies hard.
Hard
Like,
to
it
get.
takes like literally hours upon hours upon hours to like grind all the trophies out.
Oh,
There's, like,
yeah,
no
okay,
point.
there we go. It should be fine now.
Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say is it doesn't make any sense to me why they have.
Like, there's literally games I enjoy a lot, and I put a lot of hours in, but I'd literally have to spend like another 30+ hours to get all the trophies, and I don't want to do that.
There's an
It ruins the game for
achievement.
me.
There's an achievement that's kind of.
The only ones I kind of did do that with was the Tomb Raiders, but because if you play through it twice, you pretty much get all of them.
This is amazing. You know, it really is amazing.
Well, we're at the
environment.
point in video games where everything's gonna look nice, and so like like things looking visually pleasing isn't really a thing that stands out in games anymore. Mainly,
Oh, can't see again.
I get annoyed. I mean, I've like for the last year, it's like last year or so, where it's like, but look at the graphics. It's like that's pretty much every game nowadays. I want a fun game, not a, hey, look at this visual masterpiece. Yeah, I didn't buy an art piece. I bought a story.
Yeah, it's true. I like story-based games more.
But then when they focus not on the story, but like just the scenery, then it kind of takes away from it.
Although Mirror's Edge 2
I don't think this game did it, but there's other games that have been guilty with that.
Mirror Edge 2 has a cool story and a good environment, but I'm just not enjoying it.
Good scenery, bad story.
Oh, I have a knife in my hand. Where'd the knife come from?
And there's so many people that go, but the scenery in the game is really good. It's like, yeah, but the story sucks though.
Wait, there's a person in there?
Man, that guy's
I can't even see there's a person in there.
that guy has bad aim.
There was an accident down the road.
I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness for during like in the settings when I edit.
On your Xbox settings, you could turn up brightness.
Well,
And then I think it can make your game brightness brighter. Because I did that with my PlayStation, I think.
I was gonna say I'm gonna turn up the brightness and
What the hell was
when
that?
I edit the game to turn up the brightness a little bit.
I guess you could do that too, but
No, why would
I know with PlayStation you can do that. Like you can change your like display brightness, and you can do your the brightness settings of the game.
You're
And you
just
can change the brightness settings on your TV.
yeah, just show me how to do that on like the edit.
Old man dies in 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Nope, not yet.
There we go.
That's many noise.
And
Make as much noise.
Make as much noise as possible. Just keep throwing those.
We don't want that Ethan fella. He's disgusting.
What I love is that he's always covered in blood. Always. Yeah. His own,
And that's,
other people's.
that's what current people nowadays try to show us. Look at this strong character, always injured, dying, covered in blood.
Look at the look how scary it
Forget
is.
it.
Being people
Not
with covered
everyone
dead
has
bodies
to be Laura
covered in blood.
Croft.
No modern Lara Croft is like that.
That's what I mean.
Old Lara Croft, she was a badass. She, like per se, she like ran around, didn't get injured, and she fucking
Wait a second.
stunted on people with style.
You look just like that guy over there, and you look just like that guy over there.
Yeah. And in the new Lara Croft,
I didn't know there was.
she always has like broken ribs,
Triplets in there?
broken legs, sliced up, almost dying. All of a sudden she's fine, and then dying again, then fine, and then dying again. That's not what makes a strong character. That's if anything, that just shows how lucky they are.
A haircut makes a strong character.
Man, look how lucky I am. I get in these situations where anybody else would have died like 50 times by now. I barely make it out every time. Well, I barely made it out
Hey,
there.
look at the
I
twins
barely
sitting
made it
right
out
there.
The thing about Nathan is that he doesn't get injured all the time.
Yeah.
He just kind of just gets bullshit lucky. Like he's climbing up a wall and all of a sudden like the pebbles fall after he climbs up.
I hate losing fingers.
No, he doesn't.
I've lost.
That must feel so weird though.
I've lost fingers again. First, I lost my hand.
Imagine not having like these two fingers right here, like just missing. That's
well,
so weird.
It doesn't affect him holding a gun.
No, I'm saying if you had this part gone, how weird that would feel.
It wouldn't feel weird. I'd be upset because I'm missing fingers. That's how I feel.
No, it'd feel weird because you wouldn't feel the fingers there, but you have like everybody always like that loses limbs always has that phantom.
You have nerve and phantom pain.
Yeah,
it's the nerve endings.
And phantom, like you still feel like you have your fingers.
Because your nerves were broken off as like really fast, so you don't. So it just feels like they're still there, but they're not there.
And you feel like you're moving them around, but they're not.
That's how like.
You look down like, oh yeah.
Hey, look!
I don't have fingers.
I can just see no fingers. Barricade the door. Turn off the radio.
Speed run.
I'm not doing a Silent Hill
Speed run.
thing.
Speed run!
I would love to speed run, but this is the village. This is RE4 version of our RE8's version of.
No, if
RE4.
anything, this village reminded me of Revelation 2. You know, like the little town area where I think both Barry and Joe end up. Not Joe.
Yeah, kind of.
Claire end up. But then with Claire, you're trying to get away from the town because like a horde of like enemies come after you.
It kind of does remind me of that, yeah.
And that's the vibe I got from this, because I think in Revelations 2 it kind of had like this wintry vibe, like at nighttime. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I killed him.
But then yeah, it's a house defense thing.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of like defending the areas. I'm gonna move this.
Oh wait, no, yeah, there was a defense thing in this in Revelations 2. Remember, we had to hold down like the bar or something.
Oh, there you are.
And those weird monsters came in.
Please, no, not anal, not again. I can't handle it anymore.
Didn't you see that? It looked like he was
Yeah,
trying to get
he's
away.
like, no. Oh, I thought I saw cheek for a second there. That was weird.
I wonder why everything turns into the
Mold.
moss.
Yeah.
The
Everything-
mossy mold shit.
Everything turns.
I
to mold.
wonder
I
what
don't
this
know.
game's about.
Mold. Like the
The
other one.
backstory.
It's definitely not about Umbrella.
They have to explain to people what the mold was in 7, so that's what 8 is.
They also have to explain why Umbrella has to do with this.
Because 7 was way too short, it didn't explain enough. Because I feel like they had to rush that game out. And then so it didn't end up with much, and then that's why I had like 2 DLCs.
I do kind of think it's.
Phyllis.
I do think it's kind of funny that they did have to add some sort of Umbrella stuff to link all games together, you know?
Because they knew that if like they didn't like do that stuff, that like people would be like, how does this do it for Resident Evil?
I don't know.
And so that's why they had to link it back to Umbrella and T-Virus and Wesker
And me, I was one of those that was like,
and Spencer.
I'm okay if this was its own separate game, you know? Like its own separate stuff.
I don't mind this game. I like this one way better than 7. It's just 7 that's like the dark horse for me out of the series. And honestly, both 7 and 8 could have been its own series, like a start of its own, like other like horror games. It could have been called like something else.
That's what I meant. This could be.
And it would have been another cool Capcom IP, you know.
That's what I meant.
Like one company could have multiple horror genre, like horror series. They don't just have to have one and just market it. Like, oh, Resident Evil is a really big name. Okay, which will slap
Resident Evil on it, and it's gonna sell well.
Oh shit, people were pretty split on 7. Okay, with Resident Evil 8,
We'll
throw
it-
Resident Evil in there.
We'll make
Resident
it.
Evil Village.
We'll make it a little more like Resident Evil this time instead of make it just its own series.
But yeah, Resident Evil 7 and 8 really do feel like a different genre of game.
Which is why I was okay with it. It didn't.
1 through 6 really did. All of it did feel like Resident Evil, but it did change from like 1 through 3 to 4 through 6.
Yeah.
And then that's why people like defend like 7, going like, well, 7 through 9 will be its own genre, like
You know
1
the
through
ol-
3 and 4 through 6.
Do you know the only Resident Evil I'm not a big fan of? The
Oh
only-
hell! If that's true, then what if 10 through 12 ends up
We
being
are playing
over the
Resident
top,
Evil game where they
like
rank
you know
Resident
the
Evil. At least we're not
overview
playing
shooter
Doom.
games where you like go around and shit?
Okay.
I would hate that.
Yeah, me
Wink.
too. The only Resident
Not
Evil.
like 1 through 3 over the top. I mean like over the top, like those
So the only Resident Evil game I don't.
Oh, well, let's say what's that?
What?
Dead Ops Arcade.
Oh, yeah, Dead Ops
over the
Arcade.
top like that. What if they had Resident Evil games like that?
I would not like it.
I wouldn't like it either.
Like, so the only Resident Evil game I'm not a fan of is 3, and I just don't know why. I just don't like any version of 3.
I played, I think, halfway through 3, like in 5th grade, but I never went back to it.
I just
The
don't.
original
I'm just
3.
not the biggest fan of it. I don't know.
I never played 2. I did play 1 and 0, and
I like 0 more, but 0 is also on my low list. Not because the story is bad. I just don't know.
if I've already watched a game, sometime again, if I was already iffy about playing it, then I won't end up playing it half the time.
I at least tried them all. You know. I at least tried them
or
all.
watched,
Yeah.
like on the channel where like we split up the games.
Ah, shit.
This is my other shotgun.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait,
That's
did
slug
they make
shotgun.
Tiger 12 pump action?
No, this is my other one.
They didn't. They're fine.
You know, in Modern Warfare, the 725 is still like OP.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's always been OP.
Didn't know that.
I remember when it was initially nerfed, like you were kind of mad about it, but it was still too OP. You know, like Van Awesome, like whatever, not Van, well, like Wildcat.
Oh, there we go.
Like Call of
Is
Duty.
this game set in France?
I don't know actually.
The bullshit combo is Riot Shield 725.
Oh.
Because you Riot Shield the block, and then you switch and shotgun blast one shot.
Oh, they Donkey Kong. Did you see the Donkey Kong attack? Like grab me and spinning me?
That river is your blood.
Oh.
Are they putting you on a pike?
Wait, where do they get horses at?
Kill Ethan! Kill him!
I would.
Please!
I would have actually liked to have to fight enemies on horses. Like I'm on the ground, they have to come gap after me with horses. That would have been
He's
awesome.
alive!
I just killed you. I just killed you, Grandpa Moss Man.
It's Sasquatch. He's real.
That's where he was. That's where he was the whole time.
The village.
He was in the village.
You know the executioners in 5? They're based off of me. Not the other way around.
Wait, is that true?
Well, based off of this game's lore, it has to be,
That's true. That's true.
which is what I hate about it.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
cute.
guess I have to live with
The
it.
executioners were based off of him.
Not my Resident Evil.
We should have known. After all the damage he's gone through, we
I already
should have
knew
known.
there was something up with him. Like with 7, always like pouring. It wasn't just the magic juice, but like
It was, yeah, cause well, you know who
I
else?
still hate the magic juice.
It's funny though. Chris, E.T., Abe. Oh, he's Abe. He's Abe.
Greaser?
Yeah, he's Abe. Yeah, he's Abe. Whenever I do play
Grandma
Oddworld,
told everybody to go the fuck home.
whenever I play Oddworld, that's I'll try to reference Ethan again.
Go home, fuckers.